organization, right? This is what it means when the budget doubled. Before, it sustained an organization of a certain size. Suddenly after that, it can sustain 2 organizations of exactly the same size. So when an organization is given this much money, and this is a fact now, I'm not talking about hypotheses, this is a fact, the budget doubled, end of story. When this happens, an organization will have to use the money quickly, and typically if they don't use the money, you know that from the local council, for example. I mean, councils are famous for just digging up roads in, I think, in spring in the UK, because the financial year ends in spring, and if they haven't spent the money, then they're not getting it the next day. So, where I lived, I always watched how in spring these crazy, work projects started, sometimes ripping up a road that they had just laid down the year before, and there were certain roads that were taken up, it seemed to me, every year. So to guarantee that the money is spent quickly on a small project at the end of the year, so that, next year they get the big budget again. So the same thing also happens in all systems. So you can imagine that when this happens, and this ginormous money flow starts coming into an organization like MI5, they very quickly have to hire lots of agents,